Hello, this is Jim. Coming to you live from sunny South Yorkshire. Well, it's sunny at the moment, but it's pretty windy, so the lighting conditions change from second to second. So I'm having to open and close my curtains quite a lot. So I'm just going to leave them closed. Yeah, I'm streaming for the first time in ages because of the changes PlayStation have bafflingly made to, well, the baffling changes PlayStation has made to the party chat in on the PlayStation 4 console, which I'm guessing is supposed to bring it in line with sorry, I didn't press mute on my thing. I suppose it's trying to keep fuck you, in line with PlayStation 5's, because I just can't fathom, I can't think of why else they would make those big changes. So yeah, you can't start party chat with just you in it, so you can stream like I do. So I'm having to use a message feed of myself and a friend, so he can pop in the chat anytime he wants if he wishes to, because I have that much privacy here and that much control over what I'm doing. But I have no problem with him making a cameo appearance. So he's currently watching the F1, so well, I thought I would just ride around Los Santos on a bike and do nothing but that, and maybe encounter people, which I argue is far more exciting. Yeah, so my Glasto girl character at the moment, playing one of these fancy 10 grand bikes, which when it gets destroyed, I don't think I can ring the insurance, so it's a bit annoying if somebody kills me, and they will. That's what the point of this is, just to see what happens, see if I can get from one side of the map to the other without either being killed on purpose or me cycling into an NPC car like I just did. Oh, just get on the bike, love. Just get on the bike. Get your fat ass on there. Thank you. Bit of a grump this morning. This morning? Is it this morning? I don't know. Going around myself that I can't press zoom in because I'm streaming. It doesn't let you do accessibility stuff when you're streaming. So yeah, apparently that, like, if you're having a party chat with somebody and then you invite a stranger, they can then read all your messages in your private message stream. I think PlayStation need to clarify what the messages thing part of their console is, because it's listed on the home screen as messages. It's not a party, it's not a chat, it's not a group. They list it as messages, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a private messaging system, and having a loophole in that people can then go into your private messages and read your private messages is kind of creepy. So I think I said in a clip I posted a couple of weeks ago, it seems like a decision they made after they'd been in the pub all afternoon on a Friday afternoon on a Friday. It's just crazy, and the fact that they've had the party chat the way it's been for 6 years has the PlayStation 4 been out, and now they choose to change it. It's so strange. That's the world we're living in, though, where you buy product, and at any point they can update the software and change it completely from what the thing you bought. But I suppose if you buy it, it's in the small print that you accept that they may change it at any moment. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you're having a good Sunday. I hope you're not too hungover from partying on Saturday night, even though you're not allowed to party at the moment. Excuse me. Have I got my water bowl? I have got my water bowl. But I suppose a party could include the sort of parties I do, which involve just sitting with a crate of beer and getting drunk and watching really bad movies. So that's a party to me, 'cause I'm so lonely. But who cares? Anybody nearby? Nobody's nearby. How fat is my the lobby? Oh god, I can hear explosions. I don't know what to do if I do get killed. Maybe I'll just join a race or something. I started doing random races with people because it's just nice to be around people. It's highlighted at the moment with the lockdown. Just even though I'm DNF most of the time, it's just nice to experience other people in one form or another. I don't need to chat to them; they're just there. That's kind of how I wouldn't say antisocial, but that's how I like socialising. I just like to go places and be around society. I don't need to. I don't feel the need to interact. So I'm a pre-lockdown. I would quite happily go to a pub in the afternoon and sit in a corner drinking by myself. And people around. I may chat to the odd person, but I just enjoy experiencing society, not necessarily joining in. I like to keep it at a distance, or one-on-one kind of chats. I like just one person. I don't do like real proper parties. I don't like having groups of friends. Just I'm not good at broad socialising. May tie into the fact that I'm terrible at multitasking. I don't know. I can't deal with more than one person at a time. My brain shuts down. My thoughts bottleneck. Ooh. Excuse me. Right, I'm just going to pull over and have a sip of my water bottle because my throat's a bit, has just decided this second to clog up. Only because I haven't spoken to anybody in about 15 hours. So your throat kind of stuff. I assume stuff tends to build up in your throat if you don't. If you're not using them pipes for a while. Oh, let me check the chat. See if anyone's in the chat saying hello. No, all quiet on the chat front. It's been so long since I've done this that I'm concerned that I've forgotten something, but I don't think I have. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. My body's just decided now to start convulsing. I'm also not feeling great because my I'm out of my medication, even though I posted my repeat prescription a week and a half ago. My chemist has yet to text me to say they're ready, and I've been trying to ring them to ask them if it's ready, and they're either hanging up before they pick up. Instead of picking up, they just hang up the phone, or they're keeping the phone off the hook. So that's not helpful. I could go there by myself, but it's like, well, you're not really, it's like, I don't want to have to queue because it's lockdown. I think like you're only allowed 3 people in the shop at once. So whoa! So I don't want to have to queue up outside the chemist for 10 minutes just to be told that my tablets aren't ready. I know it sounds a bit diva-esque, but I don't want to. So I don't know what to say. Apparently an incurable virus going around makes chemists more busy. I don't know why. It's not like they can hand out tablets for it. So I have no idea what's going on. So yeah, I've missed about 5 days of my antidepressants, so my brain is starting to go weird. I'm getting quite dizzy a lot, and I'm getting like you can feel like my blood pulsing in my brain, but it feels metallic. It sounds metallic. It's kind of really weird. It's horrible. So I'm hoping Monday, tomorrow, I get a lovely text saying ready to pick up, and it's not raining, because obviously I'm reluctant to go out in the rain, because who likes to walk in the rain? Apart from, is it Barry? Who did that song? Barry Manilow. Something in the rain. I don't know. I'm just talking bollocks as usual. I've been attacked yet. Anyone nearby? Not quite. So yeah, maybe I'll do this, and I'll do a see if there's any public races going on. I really enjoyed a really big circuit race the other day. I think it was somebody's personal map they made. It's NASCAR something, NASCAR Talladega or something. And there were like 17 people in the race, and I had my music blaring in my headphones, and it was crazy. It was a supercar race, and it's just, I don't usually enjoy busy races, but for some reason I was just in the right mood, and I was enjoying it, and the music was really, getting me into the spirit of it. I had so much fun. So that's on my YouTube. Well, 15 minutes of it for some reason. 15 minutes recorded. So I think the footage starts at around 3. But that was really cool. So I've saved that race because I don't think it's listed in the Rockstar approved or created lists. So I tried to start yesterday, but hardly anybody, one person joined. I was like, I want 20 people to join. I don't know how people extend the time so much on when they start races, because I only get one option to extend the time by pressing triangle once, and it goes, and then I have to start whatever. But I've been sat in lobbies for like 10 minutes, and I don't know how you go about extending the time in a lobby that much. Is it when it's your race, like you've created or something? I don't know. So do tell me if you know the secret. What the loop? There's obviously a loophole somewhere. I don't know. So it's like how you can't play your race playlists in a solo match. You have to, but you can do it in a friends only session or what's it called? Oh, I can't remember. One of the other settings. So you're still in there by yourself, but you can have access to your playlists. But when you just play a solo one, you can't. I don't know why that is, but it's that's what I'm categorizing as a little loophole. So yeah, I don't know how you extend the time in races. But yeah, like I said, let us know if you know the secret. There's obviously some option to press, or the nature of how you started the race. Opened the lobby. I don't know. I have no idea. Crazy days. Oh, it's getting pretty. Is that the sun coming up, or is it just is it a clear skies and there's a big moon out there somewhere? I think the sun's coming up. So usually around, it's between the city and the tunnel coming up. It's usually the quiet part, and then people usually start attacking once I get to the the kind of, I don't know what to call it, the roundabout, where the prison is, when I'm passing the prison. I had a nice experience, like encounter somebody the other day, I think it was about a week ago, and somebody was just riding along with me. They're on a motorbike, and they weren't attacking me, they weren't being obnoxious, they were just like, they're getting into the spirit of what I'm doing, which is just chilling out and just riding my bike, getting some exercise, which is what I should do in real life. And it was nice. And then I think I needed to go because I had my tea ready to go, so I had to leave the thing. But I think they took out a bicycle as well. They took me back to their garage and took out a bike, and I think they wanted a bike with me. It was cute. But yeah, sadly I had to go. I was going to send them a friend request to say, hey, do you want to hang out sometime? But I don't know. I don't know. People can be weird, can't they, about people extending the hand of friendship. That's me talking when I just had a little mini rant about how I don't like to socialise. And there's me complaining about people not wanting to socialise. But it's kind of different when it's just you. And yeah, like I said, I don't mind. I like chatting with like one-on-one, or I'm just not good with groups of people. So I don't know. Sad, isn't it, that we have these multiplayer games and so few people actually want to interact and talk and chat and stuff. That was like yesterday. I was just playing. I was doing a race and somebody was just chatting to a mate, and she wasn't being obnoxious. She was just sounded quite a nerdy person. She was quite good voice, quite quiet. She wasn't being loud and swearing and or being abusive. She was just calmly chatting to a mate, and some guy came on a mic, kept telling her to shut up. And it's like, mate, that's what it's for. It's, you know, it's I get that. You know, I get that they could open a party chat and talk privately amongst themselves, but still, there is a party chat function on GTA Online, and you can't turn it off. But it is there to be used. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can't complain at people for using something that's there. And apparently, people do like vote to kick people in Quick Match and Rainbow Six Siege if they talk in the chat. But it's to just turn your party volume down. Just you have that power to turn that off. I mean, you don't seem to in this though, which kind of bothers me because sometimes I would like to turn it down because some people are being obnoxious. Funnily enough, they're the times where people don't tell them to shut up. But if there's some option buried somewhere within the settings of GTA Online where you can turn down the chat volume, I'll be most grateful because I can't seem to affect it here. Oh, have I gone? I think I may have gone down the wrong road. Oh shit! Hang on. It's me talking away, not really concentrating. I think I'm on the right road. Yes, it's oh, I may have. Yeah, I think I may have gone off the wrong road. It doesn't feel familiar. Just trying to look. I think I'm on that. I may be on the right road. Let's carry on for a bit, and if I'm lost, I'll try to amend things. I do not recognise this at all. I've done this once or twice. Oh, I think this is it. This is where I need to. Yeah, I thought I'd gone up there. You see, I thought I'd done the turn off there. I haven't done this in a while. This girl on a bicycle thing. Just check see if anyone's in chat saying lose. Got my laptop on in front of me. Oops, daisy putting on by. Oops, sorry. I should have probably properly pulled over. Oh shit. I've got coffee to drink. Crap. Is that cold? I hope it's not cold. Lukewarm. Usually have 2 coffees in the morning. That does it for me. Yes, it's hard. I've been listening to while I was waking up and having a game of downloads. Listening to some Albert Hammond Jr. Got to play a couple of playlists of his albums. I created and take out the odd bad track or boring or slow track. His first album, Yours to Keep, is a bit hit and miss. So that's why I decided to create a playlist because I need to take a few of these out. His second album, Como Te Llama, is wonderful. Start to finish, there's a bad track in there. But I'm still, his subsequent albums I've still not listened to properly. So I need to crack on with that. So I've got a playlist of his I think there's a few actually, a few albums post Como Te Llama. And he is a cool dude as well. I think you have to if you're in the Strokes. I think Noel Gallagher joked that to be in Oasis all you need is the right haircut. But Strokes, you just have to be cool overall. And actually, the Strokes really recently released an album that's pretty solid. Nothing's stood out yet. You know, I'm not like singing in the shower yet or anything. It's not as bad as the nadir of creativity that was First Impressions of Earth. There are 2 good songs on that album. The rest is utter dog shit. I think I'm about to die. Should we see how fast we can cycle away from the people machine gunning each other? Doves have finally got back together. They've been on quote unquote hiatus for 11 years since their Kingdom of Rust album, and they finally released a new album which I cannot remember the name of. But it's Doves. They've basically been singing the same song for 20 years. But hey, when it's a song that good, why not release 5 albums packed with the same song? But yeah, they're great. I love Doves. Their Last Broadcast album at one stage was my favourite album, and although Some Cities is great. Title song especially. I've been singing that the last few days. I just love that. I just love the gruffness of the band, and they're very haunting and slow, and it's very beautiful. I suppose they're probably in very much in. I think Elbow are a bit more famous than them and get more kind of have more street cred, but I prefer Doves. I've tried listening. I've actually seen Elbow live. I didn't care for them, especially when he started slagging off Coldplay. It's like, don't be a dick, mate. But yeah, I prefer Doves. What's happening there? I can't believe it's been 11 years since Kingdom of Rust, though. I remember I'd moved up to Sheffield by that stage. I remember listening to the album on my iPod when I went for walks, when it was safe for me to listen to music while walking. Now my eyesight's deteriorated enough that I can't. I can't. I need to focus. But yeah, it just seems like yesterday. So that's what happens when you grow up, kids. Your time moves pretty damn fast, because I will admit that being a kid is boring, because you don't have any you don't have anything to do. You don't have any money. You don't have responsibilities. And God, being a kid drag. As I remember, I was pretty bored being a kid. But now when you grow up, you have all this shit to do, and yeah, in a decade will pass by. You like nobody's business, and you'd be like, that's when you start saying, where does the time go? And oh shit, sorry, pressed tried to zoom in then, I'm having to actually look at the board. What other one? Oh, clothing item, fuck you. I've had so many clothing items this week. It's like every day, clothing item. Although, to be fair, the podium vehicle doesn't look like something I would enjoy anyway, so and I've got a big monster truck anyway. Monster truck, is that what they call them? I don't know. It's big, whatever it is. It's the thing you get. It's the truck in Warstock where you got for free if you already had the PS3 version. I could look and tell you, but who has the time? I need to go get shot. Somebody did that yesterday. Well, not doing shit at me, but they're just running me over. So my cycle around Los Santos took about 10 minutes. So they ran me over, and so I gave up. Usually, if not streaming it, usually once I get killed, even if I've just come out of my flat, I stop. I just come out and go into a solo session. That's my rule. I was just like, he was doing it and knocking me over. I was like, how much fun can that possibly be? That must get boring after a while, just finding people and knocking them over in your car. It's so boring. Somebody stole my bag. Where's my bag? Let's have a look, see if I can see my bike on the map. I think they've gone somebody's, what's that? I can't see what that says. Did I can't remember if I've done this since I bought my Nintendo Switch, so I finally bought a Nintendo console. And I've bought a Pro controller to go with it, although it's a cheap knockoff, but it works fine. Yeah, somebody's nicked my bike. And go all PB Herman on their ass. My bike! What do I use? Oh, for this character I use the Blazer Aqua, which is done in her kind of colours. Hang on, where is it? It's in here, isn't it? Now, oh, this will tell me if my vehicle's nearby. No, it's not. If my vehicle was nearby, if my bike was nearby, I wouldn't be able to select a thing. Alright, let's see where it spawns in. Where is it? Can you see it? Because I can't. Yes, it's hard to love. This is. Oh, there it is. I think it's in the car park. I was going to do an Americanism. I was going to say parking lot. I was like, no, I'm British. Say car park. This may actually be my bike. Oh no, it is mine. It's the Blazer. It's in her colours as well. It's in those blue and yellow. Because I'm a cool dude. That's how you be a cool dude, is having a yellow and blue Blazer Aqua. Who doesn't want a buggy that goes on the water as well? It's like a jet ski with wheels, baby. Who doesn't want that? Best vehicle in the game, even though I never drive it on the water. It handles really nicely as well. Handles better than a lot of the other buggies. Quad bikes. It does turn sharply like the other quad bikes, but it's not quite as extreme. I don't know. And I don't know if it is fast, but it feels fast. I have no idea why it's got guns on it. Why you'd ever need guns on a I don't know what to call this. What is a hybrid quad bike? But hey. I'm guessing somebody's nearby causing chaos because I'm not doing anything. What? Chill out, dude. I'm not doing anything. Sorry if anybody's in the chat. I'm busy. I'm trying to get back to my flat without my apartment. So why is a condominium? That is an American thing. I don't think we have condominiums over here. I'm trying to get to my apartment in one piece. Can't go. You can do it. Yes, it's hard to live. Yes, it's hard to live in the city. Oops. Trying to work out. I think there's a space in my garage. I'm trying to work out why. I might have sold something. May have healed back up. Maybe a car was absent or something, or I'd taken a car out and left it somewhere, but yeah, there. Because I tried to ring my insurance and there was nothing like pending. I'm trying to remember what was here. Ah, it's gonna bother me. I'm trying to see what I do have in here. These are like character vehicles. I just can't. My brain's not doing it. My brain's not doing it. I need to sort this out actually, because my Mark II is not assigned to a character. Well, I could do. I might create. I did create a Star Trek character. Sort of who drifts a character dressed a bit like she was on Star Trek, well, the original series. So maybe recreate her because she was kind of cool. But yeah, oh, what was that vehicle? It's really gonna bother me. I don't like having empty slots. Sounds ruder than I meant it to. Oh, one sec. So just remove a layer because I get a bit warm when I'm drinking coffee and exerting myself by talking. It doesn't take much. Nobody's saying like, oop, getting 1-2s again. Right, should we have a quick go of a race? Let's see if there are any big races going. And I'll probably do some. I'll shut this stream down, then start it back up with Rainbow Six Siege in there. So may have a little break. No active races. I really wish they had an extra option at the bottom there to say just go back into the game. It's just like either create one yourself or find a random job, and there needs to be a third option. See, I don't want to join this, but I didn't want to create one. Well, I do now. I think it just shoves you in any old race. I think it just says host a race, but you don't have a choice in what to host. Oh, excuse me. Just sipping my coffee. Outside. Well, get killed. Sorry, just chewing on a cashew, but it's not too annoying. I just have one after me sip of coffee, just to get the taste of coffee out of my mouth because I don't like it. Let's see if I can get anyone in that NASCAR race, shall we? Let's. Play job. Oh, I can't remember what I'm doing. Put them out. So I'm multitasking. This is what happens when I multitask. I can't think properly. Now, was it in here or was it... There it is. I can't remember whether it was a stunt race or a standard land race. See if anybody joins the lobby. I guess I get into trouble if I play music in the background. I don't know. But I don't know if anybody cares. I'm guessing if I type in the description or the title live stream plus playing music in the background, I might get a strike or something. But if nobody notices. Well, there's some vindictive people who report you just because they have that power. They have the power to. People are like that. It's like Jeremy Kyle. Jeremy Kyle got cancelled probably because loads of people complained. A lot of people who watched Jeremy Kyle probably complained about the thing that happened, which obviously was out of his control. So he got axed. Now there's no Jeremy Kyle on TV, and it's all their fault. But hey, they get to feel self-righteous. So once the level's, I need to stand up to actually see what I'm doing. I can't zoom in. There we go. Let's try and invite people. See who comes. Oh no, I'm gonna turn that down. I did it 20 that it was the other day, but if nobody joins, then 10 laps will be enough. If it's just me and one other person. I went through so many emotions doing that race when it was 20 laps the other day. I was like, oh, it's just like you got bored of it, and then you got back into it, and then. Oh, at one point I was first, which is very rare for me. Why did I... Oh no, sorry. Oh Christ, this is what I do, you see. If I'm not concentrating, I start the race. It's a habit. I just start races by myself. I think I press go instead of invite players. What am I like? I never change. Oh, tell what I'm doing. Close that down. On my laptop, sorry. I'm thinking aloud. I won the Euro Millions this week. I think it's like 70 million, 50 million, 40 million or something. I think it was like 40 million. But I haven't had any emails saying I need to check my account, so poor for another day. Where am I? I'm apparently on a roof somewhere. Oh, how patriotic. Americans are kind of creepy about their patriotism now. They have to, like, I think in school every day you have to pledge allegiance, which I would refuse to do personally. It's a bit totalitarian, that, as far as I'm concerned. But you know, oh god, it was sports anyway. Super time of day. I need to keep an eye on these options. Take that off, take that off. So I've done 10, super, noon. I don't know why you'd have sports cars in this kind of race. Is that what NASCAR is? I don't know what NASCAR is. There we go. There we go. Oh, is my laptop plugged in? Me charging thing's a bit dicky, so I have to be careful. No, any emails from the lottery people? Oh well. I was talking yesterday with somebody about what how you'd react if you did win. Yeah, I mean, you know, how you think you would genuinely react. Because obviously you think, you know, you have images of cheering and running around the flat and woo yay. But what would you actually do if somebody said you just won 50 million quid? I think I'd probably vomit. I'd probably have to run to the toilet and puke. That's probably it. I was thinking I think I would. My brain would just wouldn't know what to do, and it would tell my stomach that it all come up. I haven't written a blog in ages. I should really write a blog entry. I'm feeling a bit more creative than I was, but things are up in the air while I'm off my medication this week, because I'm going to feel worse and worse and worse until I finally get if the chemist finally get in touch with me to tell me my tablets are ready. I was trying you out. It was somebody. I'm 240, like 249 my level. I thought that was pretty high. I saw somebody yesterday who was like level 900 something. I was like, God, they must never, ever, ever not be playing this game. Or I guess maybe they do a lot of jobs, not races, but actual jobs that give you a lot of XP. But God, the life of somebody at level 900. I'd be curious to know what they do. Maybe they're a developer who works for the company. It's their job to actually like play it constantly, keep stuff going, and test stuff out. I don't have a life, and even I don't have enough time to be on it that much. But I don't know. It's somebody who's like trapped in someone's basement and all they can do all day is play GTA. It's a bit dark. If you're offended, write to Jim doesn't give a fuck .something.com. I'm just trying to get. Come on, guys! It has the word NASCAR in at the race. Surely that should excite somebody. NASCAR enthusiast, whatever NASCAR is. So look, let's Google NASCAR. I don't know what NASCAR is. I've heard it. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. National Association of Stock Car Auto Racing. Okay, no. Apparently it's founded only 72 years ago. I thought it said 12 years ago. hole going down Wikipedia rabbit cars. Rabbit cars? Rabbit holes. Rabbit car. God. My brain is not functioning today. Rabbit car. Rabbit cars! Name of a band, new name of a band, I called it. Nobody steal my band name. I bought a bass guitar very recently, finally, and I'm gonna start trying to record music. So I've started to rebuild my music nook because I just completely lost interest in playing music for like a couple of years, which freaked me out. But it has happened before, and recently I've started thinking about it again. So it's not finished yet, but I've just started rearranging furniture. And, yeah. And I put one amp up, just a small transistor amp, and I may try just recording something with that rather than setting up pedals and stuff like that and getting too elaborate, just to see if I do have interest in doing it. So yeah, I've got a little what's it called? The Roland Microcube GX, which I played the bass guitar through, and it sounded nice actually. I had the bass guitar for like 2 weeks, and I just forgot to test it out. Like electrically, I obviously played it like acoustically. It's like, it sure does. I sure can play it. Well, not in a good way, but just I can hold it, and it doesn't fall apart. And I suddenly realised I hadn't plugged it in and tested it electrically yet, and it sounds lovely. It's a semi-hollow Epiphone. It's an artist series, but I can't remember who the artist is because I don't know bass players. It sounds lovely. I love semi-hollow electric guitars. That woody, earthy tone that you get from a semi-hollow instrument. It's like sex. It's lovely. So yeah, hopefully I probably won't bother buying a bass amplifier. Actually, I did have one, and I took it down to the trash downstairs and just threw it out. I think it still worked. I was so convinced I would never play a bass guitar or any musical instrument ever again, and I was because it has like a carpet covering over it, and I was concerned that it was a bit dirty, and I was worried it was fleas or something on it, which was silly. Thinking back, it was silly now. So I just and some of the wires had been chewed by an old pet rabbit. So it was it's just mucky. So I just threw it out. I was thinking like maybe I should try selling it, but bass amplifiers are fucking well heavy, so I'd have to haul that down to the music shop. I don't drive, so I'd have to get a taxi, and I'd have to tell them about the fact that I'm having to put this really heavy amplifier in the back of their car, which they're not always impressed with. And I'd probably, in the state it is in, I'd probably only get a few quid for it, because I think it was I don't know. Yeah, I probably wouldn't get much for it. So the stress and effort it would have taken to take it down to the shop, I just like, fuck it, I'll just throw it out. So who knows? Maybe somebody rescued it. But I think it was raining when I took it down there, so it's probably damaged. It was like, God, when did I buy that? It's about probably 13 years ago. So, and it wasn't I don't think it was it was a transistor one. It wasn't a valve amplifier. I think it was about 100 odd pounds 13 years ago. So it may have increased in value a bit, but like I said, it was in such a bad state. It'd been nibbled on and stuff. So it probably would have maybe got 20 quid for it. And like I said, I'd paid 20 quid not to have to deal with that. So let's see. So if I've got somebody to play with, I hadn't noticed that he was there. So I did. Ooh, yeah, I changed the colours of my thing. There we go. See if he's actually going to stay. I think quite often people like search for like stuff and then go for a wee and they don't realise they're in a race until they get back and they're like, oh shit, race has started, I didn't realise. Oh, that's how it works, but that's how it's working today. Is it just him or her? I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, it's a nice little circuit race, this. It took me a while to get used to, I think, because, I don't know, you can't choose the... You can't... It seems a bit foggy, as you can probably see now. So I didn't know what was going... So I was like, have they left the weather settings on foggy? Why would you do that? But you can't change the weather settings, so this is just noon, I guess, on this race. I wish it could be clearer. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should have it as night. You just basically just aim for the big bright light in the distance, and you don't have to worry about most things around you. Because I don't think they put obstacles in front of the waypoints. So what you call them, waypoints? Oh fuck! See, I'm struggling a bit. Oh, well, it's because it's a bright sunny day now outside, so it's affected my my eyesight. Or what? But whatever. Yeah, why is it so fucking foggy? Is that like built into the metadata of the game, of the race? Like they whoever created it put in there that it has to be foggy or something? So, what a dick move. Yeah, somebody yesterday that somebody was like having race in the rain, which isn't very easy to do, and somebody was doing destroy last vehicle. It's like, oh, it's not fun. I guess it's fun for you because you're probably really good at that map and you get loads of money for getting first, but I don't know. I like to play games this for fun, really, and when you do add settings like that, it's not really fun. But you know, if I disliked it that much, I would have voted my feet. But it was just nice being, like I said, it's just nice being around people for a bit. Has he gone? No, he's still there. Okay. Fair play. No, it's on the military base, so maybe just because the military base is where it is, it's quite swampy and near the coast. That maybe it's just like, I think you do get a lot of, oh shitty bollocks, you do get a lot of fog in from the coast, so maybe it's just part of that map naturally. I don't know. Oh fuck you and your wrong ways. It takes way too long for them to tell you you're going the wrong way. You missed a checkpoint. It takes so long. They need to, two things they need to tighten up in the races if they do GTA 6 is they need to have it quicker, telling you you missed a checkpoint, and have the respawn quicker. It takes a ridiculous amount of time to respawn in a race. Yeah, I bought a Mario Kart 8 for the Switch, and yeah, it's their rescue thing that rescues you, puts you back on the course is very quick. I'm still not sure how much I like Mario Kart in that the game essentially plays itself. You just press go. You don't really need to control you don't actually need to drive. You know, what's the word I'm trying to think of? You don't need to navigate at all. It'll turn corners for you. I mean, it does it very loosely and not very sharply, but it still just drives itself. So I'm assuming that's for little babies playing, and I don't think you have the option to turn that off. But it's like I'm struggling to see the point in a game that basically a racing game that drives itself. Yeah, I'm not sold on Mario Kart yet. Even though it's one of the greatest video games ever made. It's like, well, I just need to press go and I can just sit and have a wank if I want. But whatever. And I bought Breath of the Wild as well, which I'm not. I think I'm just. I think the issue I'm having is with the difference in controller for the PS4 is that all the buttons are different. Like X and O and X and circle on this are the other way around on Nintendo, and I just trying to play so anxiety inducing because every time I have to do anything I have to stop and think about what button to press. So I'm just trying to get that muscle memory sorted. Really, I think I just need to dedicate some time to it. I was wondering whether to like just unplug my PlayStation for a couple of weeks and hide it under the bed and just force myself to play the Switch. But I don't know. I tried to buy Animal Crossing last night, but for some reason it wouldn't take it. Plenty of money in the bank, and so I can't use that card. So I'm gonna have to look into what that problem. I was really freaked out. I was cooking my tea and trying to buy it while I was waiting for my tea to cook. And it's like, I'm sorry, you can't use that credit card. And I was like, what? So I went to my bank account really quickly and checked. I was like, no, plenty of money. So I don't know what that's about. So I might go onto the website and try and do it there. I assume you can buy stuff on the website. Maybe it's just something because it's. I need to invert the colours on the shop, and I didn't bother. So maybe there may have been something I missed. I didn't tick or something. I'll have to have a look. Ooh, I'm gonna have to lap this dude. It's not letting me lap him. It's always weird how hard it is to lap somebody, because it's like, well, I've come this far, it should be easy to go past him, but for some reason it's harder to take over them a second time. I found that with games where I'm playing against NPCs, like tabletop racing. It's for some reason it's much harder to lap somebody than just to take them over in the main furor of the race. I'm sure there's some sort of engineering or physics explanation, but I don't know what that is because I'm no physicist. I can barely say physicist. Sorry if you're in the chat, it's very difficult to check my YouTube chat when I'm racing. But hello. I hope you're having a good Sunday morning. You had a nice big bacon sandwich to help get over your hangover. Bacon, man. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. How much did I get? Oh, that's all right. Pays for a bike that might get destroyed. A bicycle that might get destroyed. See if I get a friendship invite because they like the way that my character's dresses. Right, I'm gonna go. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have a break from chatting. I'm gonna do some. I might watch a film actually, or I might watch an episode of Rick and Morty. But I bought the Lethal Weapon films the original Lethal Weapon films on Blu-ray. So I've been working my way through them. I'm sort of about a third of the way through the second one. Listening with the commentary on, and Richard Donner is like, I think he's in his 80s when he recorded the commentaries. He is away with the fairies. Bless him. people having to prompt him with questions and stuff, and he goes off track, and they're having to bring him back and ask it, get him to clarify. Maybe I don't know. Maybe don't ask an 80-year-old to talk about a film they did 30 years ago. just an idea. Okay, dudes. Right, I'm off. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you have a good week. If I don't chat to you later. So yeah, I'm going. Toodles.